Yo, what's going on? Common ground and beyond. Why is beyond always this way, honey? Beyond can be that way too.
And that way.
Everywhere. That's right. Morning, guys, or afternoon, or good evening, whenever you catch this video. We are so excited to be here with you another Sunday to present the story of Adam and Eve. So we kind of dove into the book of Genesis. You remember that one? A little tough to say there. I'm sure you're getting better at it. So Genesis was the creation of everything, right? This is when God created the earth, created the oceans. He also created us, people, right? Well, the first two people he ever created, their names were
Adam and Eve.
That's right. And so we're going to go into their story. How does that sound? I know, we're excited too. So if you forgot, we are the CG Little Kid Directors. My name is Dane. This is my lovely wife,
Carmen.
And I think we should just jump right into it. And I said we get outside. It's beautiful out there. What do you think, Carmen?
I love being outside.
All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's do it.
Man and woman. God made them, these very special creatures. The man he named Adam, and the woman he named Eve. They were more like God than anything else God had made. They were humans and could think and feel. They could dream up big ideas and create things. And the most important, they could be friends with God. The earth was a pretty wild place. So God planted a garden for Adam and Eve to live in. He called it Eden. Inside the garden, Adam and Eve had everything they needed. They had beauty. They had order. They had plenty. Best of all, they had friendship with God. God gave Adam and Eve a great, amazing, and huge job. Take the beauty, order, and plenty of the garden and spread it everywhere. Make the whole earth like the garden and have kids, lots of them. So God's family could get bigger and bigger. So love and joy and friendship and beauty and order and plenty could fill the whole earth. What a great, amazing, and huge job. Of course, friendship needs trust. If Adam and Eve wanted to be God's friends, they needed to trust Him. They needed to listen to God. That would be easy, right? If God is good and powerful and never wrong, trusting Him should be easy. And it was, for a while. But there was this one tree. There were lots of trees in the garden, of course, and many were covered with fruit. Apple trees and pears trees and apricot trees. More fruit than Adam and Eve could possibly eat. But there was one particular tree in the garden that was different. God said, "Don't eat the fruit from that tree." Just one tree. A gazillion trees with fruit that they could eat, and just one tree they couldn't touch. Would they listen to God? Would they stay away from that one tree? What would you do? Well, Adam and Eve were doing just fine listening to God until a new voice showed up in the garden. This voice belonged to an enemy of God and was coming from a snake. A sneaky snake. The snake said, "Are you sure you can't eat the fruit of that tree?" Adam and Eve said they were sure, and that if they ate that fruit, they would die. And then the snake did something that no one had ever done before in God's beautiful world. That snake lied. "You will surely not die," he said. "No, if you eat that fruit of that tree, you will become wise and smart like God." Whoa! What should Adam and Eve do? It would be great to be as wise as God. Then they wouldn't have to listen to God all the time. They'd know everything too. Who should they trust? The sneaky snake or God? Who would you trust? Adam and Eve decided to trust the snake and go their own way. Adam and Eve ate the fruit they weren't supposed to eat, and sin entered God's world.
This was the story of Adam and Eve, and what an amazing story it was. God's first children, right? So what's the big takeaway from the story of Adam and Eve, Mrs. Carmen?
That you always want to listen to your mommy and daddy, but above all, you want to listen to God.
That is right. All those people in positions of authority, like mommies and daddies, or maybe it's your teachers at school. But like Mrs. Carmen said, above all, we've got to keep those ears open and listen to God, right?
Yeah.
All right, how about we end with a prayer?
Okay.
Awesome. She said okay. Looks like Mrs. Carmen's praying this week. Let's get it.
Hands flat like pancakes. Smash them together. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head and close your eyes. Dear God, thank you for everything that you've given us. I just pray that we're able to hear your voice. You are guiding our decisions and guiding our footsteps. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Hey, we love all you kiddos out there, parents, aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas. We'll see you next Sunday.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Common Ground.